Hey,
Hello,
Oh,
everyone. Hello. I'm trying to be softer now. So, hello. Um,
yeah, a
all
little
right.
too
So
much.
week 2 is almost in the books. We get the Monday night games going on, but what a Sunday that was. Holy moly. What a difference.
Yeah,
We went from every game going under to just every game being insane. The Giants Cowboys game ended up being one of the best games I've ever seen in the regular season. That
yeah,
was
that was
insane. That was
yeah,
crazy.
a
take it,
heartbreaking
Scab.
thriller. Yep, that was a heartbreaking thriller. At least the Giants put up a better fight against the Cowboys than your Commanders did against the Packers. But
Hey, hey.
just a little,
All right.
Yeah,
rival.
yeah, yeah. Skip, you were really all over the Giants putting up a better fight.
I was at a house party where I was getting my balls broken by my brother-in-law, who's a Packers fan, rubbing my back, saying, "Up, same old Giants," and then I give a quick little fist pump after Malik snagged that ball in the end of the fourth, and then same old Giants
Isn't
showed
it
up.
crazy though? It's week 2, and the writing is on the wall with some of these
Yeah,
teams. Like it's a new season. You're like, oh, I'm hopeful. We're gonna be good, but it's like, no,
no,
I'm sorry, but Caleb
Yeah,
Williams, you're not. The Bears, you're not it.
yeah.
What do you
Caleb
do? Why
Williams
do you even
definitely
dress
not.
up?
It takes a lot for a team to turn the corner, turn it around. Sometimes you need more than a few games, though. But I'm definitely not buying into the Bears with Caleb.
I just don't think he wants to dress up for the Bears. I
He should
don't think
dress
he.
up as a
No.
quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to. Well, I
Yeah,
think he wants to do that, just not for the Chicago Bears. I think he wants to go elsewhere.
Well, they didn't meet his demands of giving him ownership. So
Correct. Well,
that was
duh.
crazy.
Caleb Williams, you're a
Joke.
dud, man. You
Yeah,
gotta get out
joke.
of the league. But right, like I said, writings the Bears, they're no good. Uh, and what stinks about the Bears as opposed to the Titans, like you look at the Titans and it's like, all right, you had the first round pick. It's gonna take some time to develop Cam Ward. But the
Yeah.
Bears, it's like we might be good this year. And after 2 games, it's like we're not going to be good this year. Like we're
No.
already probably going to move on from our amazing prospect, Caleb Williams,
How long do you think it takes for the Bears to move off of him?
after this year.
Though just 2 years? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree with you.
yeah.
I agree with you too.
Yeah, especially with
You're
a
not
new
gonna waste
coach.
much more time than that,
Yeah.
especially with Ben Johnson that he wants his own quarterback. If he doesn't
Right.
like him, he's not going to be that patient with him. Yeah, I agree with you.
Time's up. Bryce Young,
A little
your
more,
time's
but
up.
it's getting there.
A lot of
Bryce Young is
players.
bad.
Bryce Young, that's another thing. Get rid of him. Um, Now, that being said, on the Panthers Cardinals, real quick, who I'm done with Marvin Harrison. I'm sorry, he's never going to be that 7 catch for 100-yard guy. He's not. He'll get you a touchdown here and there, but he's 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 not that guy. Are the Cardinals good?
Yeah, that's a question mark that I've been pondering myself. Are the Cardinals actually good, or like you and I were talking about earlier, bad teams or good teams beat bad teams, and so far, the Cardinals have beaten two bad teams, and they are up against the 49ers next week with Mac Jones. So, um,
We'll
are
see.
they?
We'll learn a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll learn a lot.
I think the Cardinals could be a good team, though. I mean, I feel like when Murray plays over the last few years, they've been good. They've been 8, 9, 10 win teams. So why not?
That's average, but
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
was gonna
agree.
say
I'm
just
not
not good
saying good
enough.
as in Super Bowl, but
yeah, okay.
borderline
Playoff.
playoffs, they've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
okay. They've been okay. I mean, if they could go 3-0, 49ers without their starter, that might be a win for them. Could be 3-0 for them.
Coin flip, coin
Yeah,
flip game.
absolutely. Yep, definitely.
Obviously, we have to touch on what happened in Cincinnati.
Yeah, poor Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Time's
Sad Joe
up.
Burrow
Yeah.
sound.
Your time's up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Davey
quick.
loves moving off of people so quick.
He
He
loves
gets
It's
putting the
oh
nail,
hurt
yeah.
every
No,
year.
the nail in the
there's not that
coffin.
many other guys to replace him. You're not just gonna replace Joe Burrow. That
He's
Yeah.
he's he's the new Andrew Luck. He's getting hurt too much. He's not
yeah.
gonna meet his potential because he's always hurt.
I got a strong opinion on this one. He's not going to reach his potential because the Cincinnati Bengals organization don't know what they're doing with a star like him. They never protected him. His whole career,
No,
he was behind garbage offensive lines,
no.
and that's it. They should have never have paid T.
T.
Higgins.
Higgins,
They should
yeah,
have
agreed.
invested in the offensive line, and even Trey Hendrickson, whatever, should have maybe saved the money. Offensive line, protect your crown jewel, but they don't do it like that there. That's why they'll never be a winning organization. They hit it big with Burrow years ago, and that's
Yeah,
it. And he's been keeping them afloat, but now the bad organization is starting to overtake him, and I don't expect him to go down as an all-time great. I don't know about you guys. I don't think he'll ever reach probably
No,
another
no,
Super
no.
Bowl. He'll probably never reach another Super Bowl,
Not
and it's a shame though.
not to spend too much time on this Cincinnati because we have a lot to discuss, but they're 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay, they're 2-0. They are in first place in the division. Who do you go after? You got to make a call for a quarterback. Who who
I
who?
mean, Jake Browning didn't have a terrible game.
He
21
threw
for
I
three
know.
picks.
32.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
threw
he's that
three
bad.
Oh yeah,
interceptions.
he did throw 3 interceptions. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
go
looking at
after
the
a
box score.
veteran at the very
Yuck.
least. Um.
But we're talking about the Cincinnati Bengals.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey now. Oh,
that
but we
is
know how
true.
he with no line. Kirk Cousins is not it. They need someone
Well,
with some
Cuz with
athleticism.
no line, nobody's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Kirk especially. Kirk
Yeah, he's
is
old.
he
yeah,
cannot move. Colin Kaepernick. Um,
Jameis
no,
Winston.
uh,
yeah. Winston would be cool there.
I don't know.
That
They
would
need
probably be
to.
the move.
I'm excited to see who they do go after because I don't think this early in the season are they not going to sign somebody at the very least to be Jake Browning's backup. But keep an eye
Like,
on that.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they make a move, but
Yeah, I saw Schefter put out a tweet that Cincinnati was looking around the league, making calls to see if there was anybody
oh,
available.
really?
Hmm.
Yeah, they definitely should. I mean, you kind of if they want to roll with him, fine. If you want to bring someone else in, fine too. I mean, I don't. We all know the season's probably a lost season anyway.
I wouldn't. They're 2-0 and they're in
I don't
first in
think
the
it's a lost
division.
season at all.
Really? I
No.
mean, if Burrow's back in December,
It's almost like the 49er situation where you have to plug Mac Jones in for a little while, and if you could just keep him
I
afloat.
hear you there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true.
The free agent quarterbacks that they've reached out to are they make Jake Browning look like Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, there's nobody really out here,
Yeah,
huh?
literally. Okay, so literally so there's Mike White, Taylor Heineke, Kyle Trask, and Nate Sudfeld, but then they mention Falcons, Kirk Cousins, and Giants, Jameis Winston. That's exactly who we just said.
Jameis Winston would throw for 500 yards a game, but with
Oh,
also 3 picks.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah, you
Jamar
would.
Chase would have
Yes,
400 yards a game. But
yes.
anyway, go after a quarterback, Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, if you're watching this, take up announcing, become a commentator. You're doomed in Cincinnati. Um,
Go to another team with some offensive line.
a good offensive line, a team with
Yeah.
a good offensive line that is
Yeah.
reinventing the quarterback position. Daniel Jones.
Oh, here we go.
The Colts.
Oh
I
my
can't wait to
God.
do the power rankings tomorrow because I want to see where we put
You're
them.
putting the Colts at 1.
I'm obviously not. I'm obviously not. But they'll be closer to 1 than closer to 15.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean they're moving and grooving. They look really good. Shout out to Daniel Jones. I always wish him the best. I still think he stinks, and it's week 2.
Oh, God.
We'll see.
It's definitely an interesting one. It's been entertaining for us, for the three of us for sure, the whole Daniel Jones thing, but he looks good.
Yeah, I mean if you're gonna
They're
highlight
2-0.
anybody there,
They're
Jonathan
two.
Taylor.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
stud.
Yeah,
Daniel
Taylor's good.
Jones, Jonathan Taylor is, and that's what makes the Colts so good. Okay, you have ignore Daniel Jones and his MVP season right now. You have a top 5 running back. You have a top 5 offensive line. You have a top 5 tight end. You have a capable wide receiver group. Their offense is incredible.
And their
Uh,
defense is good.
well, their
Yeah.
defense, so it's similar with Denver Broncos, where Denver Broncos great defense, blah blah blah. Both of those teams put up 1,000,000 points yesterday, and the Colts held the crappy Dolphins to 0 points. So, or 3 points, whatever they got. Are they good yet? The defense might be their Achilles heel. Let's give it another game. Let's keep watching Daniel Jones does what he's doing. And next week they play the Titans. It's only a 3 point game, so we'll see. If they don't make mincemeat out of the Titans, I will move on from the Colts very fast.
Fair
No.
enough.
As a juggernaut, yeah. If they don't make mincemeat of the Titans, I'll be like, they're good, but are they that good?
Right.
What about, I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, what about the Lions smacking the Bears?
Oh, yeah.
We were
That was
they were desperate and they did what they had to do.
Yeah,
right.
What
they
they
looked like the
scored,
Lions
put
of
up
old.
52 on them. Goff looked amazing.
Yeah.
Like, kudos to them that they needed that.
Yeah,
Which I'm
Ben.
glad you
So we'll
brought that
see.
game up because uh JJ McCarthy, I'm also immediately done with. Okay.
Yeah, well, he's also immediately done playing. He's hurt
Well,
2 to 5 weeks.
is it that long?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's out for a while.
Oh, wow.
yeah. So
Kirk
he's also done.
Cousins. Yeah, but like he beat the Bears. Anyone could beat the Bears. The Lions, though, they put an absolute beat down. So maybe the Lions, even though it was the Bears, maybe the Lions are fine.
Yeah,
Let's calm down
Yeah,
on the Lions.
right.
Ben Johnson came home and Daddy Campbell took his belt off and did what he had to do.
Yeah,
And that's what and that needed to happen. That's exactly the game the Lions
yeah,
needed to show up for.
yeah,
And what I would say look out for, and I'm glad to see him performing after he got paid, but look out for the Buffalo Bills because if they can put that big of a beat down on a team when Josh Allen does not perform,
yeah.
Yeah.
James Cook looked good.
Yeah, 132 and 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Very good.
Maybe that addition of Bosa on the defense is really
Helping.
adding to
Yeah.
what they have. Yeah, they
Of
looked
course.
good.
Bills always start off hot though. They got to be hot when it matters the most. Like January is their time. I mean, I agree 100%. It was impressive for sure, but Bills, they're aiming in January. That's Just
Well,
get
they know they're
there
going to
and
get
do your
there. Yeah,
thing. Yeah, get there and do your thing when it matters. Finish it off this year.
Did Justin
keep
Fields get
Chiefs,
hurt?
Chiefs are
yes, he
Chiefs
got a
are on the
concussion.
ropes. Chiefs are on the ropes. It's the Bills can do it this year. They could finally
Well,
break
there's
through,
so many
maybe.
other teams now that are also up and coming, including the Ravens. But
Yep.
we'll get back to them in a second. About the Bills that stay in the AFC East, a team I was ready to prematurely write off after week one. Big win for the Patriots. Big win. Although it was against the Dolphins, they still held on. Drake May looked very good. They're 1-1. No need to panic. I know the Bills look like a juggernaut again, but
Yeah.
no need to panic with the Patriots.
I think I have 1 foot in and 1 foot out on the Patriots. I
Okay.
think I think the Patriots are trending in the right direction, and I think they definitely have capable pieces, and they definitely have talent and a new head coach, and I think it's going to take a little bit longer than we thought because we thought they were going to come onto the scene this year and it was just going to be over. And I think I think they might need a year to kind of gel a little bit and kind of get on the same page. But yes, they are trending in the right direction. But to give up 27 to a lousy slouch of a Dolphins team is not anything to, toot your horn about. But while
If
we're on the Patriots,
Yeah.
an individual who I'm done with, I believe at this point in his career, is the one and only Stephon Diggs.
Nah.
I was beating the Stephon Diggs drum until it is broken, and I finally broke through. Stephon Diggs at this point is in the twilight of his career, and maybe one more year under his belt, but he has taken such a step back after Houston and that
from
ACL tear.
from when you
Uh,
first spoke about the Dolphins Patriots just now, if we were on around the horn, you would just be getting points. You made good
Beep beep
point
beep
after good
beep
point,
beep 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 beep.
and
That's good.
uh, and then the Stephon Diggs, you beep beep beep. But the thing with the Patriots too, to give Stephon Diggs a little okay to pat him on the back. Hopefully he doesn't become a maniac like he normally does, but they're not going to have that traditional offense. Drake May's not going to be that guy with that one receiver that gets 10 catches a game. They're going to
Yep.
spread it around. They have a weird
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
He's going to be efficient. He's going to be like a Chad Pennington, but he's good and he can run. The Patriots, I agree though. Let's wait a little. Let's not
Yeah.
write them off. Let's not give them the crown.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great for them to get a win. They're a young team and every win matters. So they got there first and it's a building type of year for them. No one's expecting a Super Bowl, but you want to see improvement. So
Big bounce
Yeah.
back.
yeah.
Big bounce back from
Yeah.
week one.
Yeah.
What talk about a bounce back. Didn't happen because the Saints are still the worst team in the league. But Mac Jones looked pretty capable.
Yep.
Capable enough, and that's all he needs
Yep.
to be. It's
Yep.
capable enough.
Capable enough. Weather that storm. I liked what I saw to San Francisco. They went in there. They took care of business. They got a dub without Brock.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings back had a good game too.
Got a good game.
Hmm.
They picked up the slack. McCaffrey looked good. They picked up the slack where Kittle wasn't. Yeah, I was very impressed by the 49ers.
Yep.
Yeah.
A team that did not impress me at all. And I think we can write them off, even though everyone's gonna say, no, Dave, they're not
Uh,
the third best team in the AFC East.
Nah.
Here we
West.
go.
They're the second or the first. You're right, guys. They might not be the third best team. They might be the least best team in the AFC West right now. The Chiefs are in trouble. The first time they started 0-2 in over 10 years.
Yeah. Yep.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
they're in a little trouble, but they play the Giants next week. Hopefully, they should win that one. And I feel like they'll work their way back.
Like
It's
I
two
said
tough
last week.
games, and
Like I said
eh,
last week, now is the best time to go grab the odds
yeah,
in your sports book for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl plus 1100 right now. You're not going to get better odds
yeah,
than that
yeah,
because they're going to steamroll the Giants next week. And then they're going to
It's,
and then they get their players, then they're going to start getting their players back. Xavier Worthy's going to come
yeah,
back. Then they're going to get Rashi Rice back. And then it's going to start clicking and everybody's going to be like, "Oh, here are the Chiefs again. That pain in the ass Chief team
yep,
that everybody is so tired of. That everybody wants to write off prematurely."
the
I
dagger
yep.
is coming from New
Right.
York.
Would you be
No.
They're
surprised?
gonna beat them,
God,
and they are gonna goodbye Chiefs dynasty.
sorry.
I would love that. I would love if the New York Football Giants finally put a nail in the coffin of the champion Chiefs. So
That'd be
if it happens, great. I don't see it happening, but
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I don't see
It's not
that.
gonna happen. Yeah, it's fine.
I
Would you be
think.
su-
Go
Would you
ahead.
be surprised if they win like 4 or 5 in a row, and then the 0-2 is ancient history in a few weeks?
Mhm.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean it's not probable, but it's it's football. Anything can happen
Yep.
any given Sunday.
Oh boy, they're not gonna. Oh, they have a tough schedule coming up.
In the
Yeah, what
last
are their
5 years,
next?
only 5 teams have made the playoffs after starting 0-2.
That's a wild stat.
There you go.
Yeah,
So it's not probable, but it's not impossible.
That is a wild stat.
hmm 42 teams have went 0-2, and only 5 have made the playoffs after starting 0-2.
really.
Yeah,
I know
only
that
42
the
teams.
0-3 is a big one.
Started 0-2.
So we went over a lot of these games. What we saw after all of them, who are your guys' top 4 teams?
Um, I'll take this off the rip, guy.
Yeah,
I'll go Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Packers.
Yep, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yep. I was agree. Same exact thing.
Yeah,
Those are the 4 teams, and no one really could really break through those 4 as of now.
Yeah, it's like 4, maybe 5 teams. Who would you give honorable mention to?
Colts.
I hate to say, I
Col
kind of agree. Yeah,
yeah.
Colts and the Lions.
I'll go with the Lions over the Colts. I still need to see something from the Colts, but it's like those 4 or 5, and then it's just like a significant drop
yeah,
as far as talent wise teams go. The competition is sparse underneath.
That's the thing, the competition. However, they did beat a good team week 1, but a team not to be slept on is the Rams.
Oh yeah, they looked
Yeah,
impressive.
They beat the Texans and they beat the Titans. Ooh. But
Yeah.
they're still 2-0. You can't deny that.
yeah,
They don't choose who they play. And like I said, they have the win against um, they have the win against the Texans.
yeah,
Also, let's see what happens in the night game tonight because the chart both either truth be told, I would give the Raiders a huge jump if they get the win tonight. And also I think the Chargers may be my honorable mention over the Colts and the Lions if they win tonight.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah. I agree. A team we didn't discuss. I was really impressed with the Seahawks yesterday. They spanked the Steelers, and they looked really good. They went on the road, and
I
I
don't
was
think you
impressed.
could
I
put
was
them
impressed by them.
I don't think you could
No,
put
no, no,
them
no. I'm
anywhere
not saying.
near.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that. I just mean in general. Like
Overall,
that
good
was a
team
nice.
win.
That was a nice win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at the box score right now.
yeah.
Overall, really a nice team win.
That was a yeah.
105 from Kenneth Walker, 295 from Sam Darnold, 103 from. How good is Jackson Smith and Jigba? I mean, he is so good.
Yes.
And
He's a
then even
volume.
Yep.
Grandpa Cup had seven
Yeah, he had a good
catches
game.
Yeah.
for 90
He had a
yards.
good
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
of course, when I put him on my bench. But yeah,
He
overall, really good team against a sturdy, steady Pittsburgh defense. So
Yeah. Yeah. That
Cooper
was a
Cup
great
will be
win.
fine there. Cooper Cup will be fine. He will produce.
yeah,
They'll
of
find
course.
a way to if he remains healthy, they'll find a way to make it work.
Yeah, how could
Yeah.
you not? He
Yeah.
was remarkable in his prime.
Yeah, I'm flabbergasted by the Chiefs. I
Yeah, the
I, I
downfall of the Chiefs.
I can't believe that stat. I'm still like it's in my head. I'm like
So then, if there's one team, who would you say is the stock truly up after week two? Who's the team up? Who made the difference yesterday?
oh, that looks better than okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a good question. Who does look do who do I think oh, the Colts.
Yeah.
The Colts, the Lions. Um I'll tell you someone who's down even though they won. The Cowboys. The Cowboys are going to be bad this year.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be as good as promised as per usual, but you know, you just lost the best defensive player in the league. So your defense is going to struggle. To give up 37 to the Giants at home is pretty bad as
They
far
made
as a Cowboy
Russell
team.
Wilson look like an MVP.
Yeah.
Right, and then Russell Wilson made himself look like not an MVP real fast.
You
Uh,
remember
Russ was cooking.
yeah.
you used to play a game out on your lawn. You would just throw the ball up and see who could catch it. You
Yeah.
throw the ball real high to all your other friends, see who comes down with it. That was like what he was mimicking
Yeah, that's what
at the
Dante
end of that
Culpepper
game.
did with Randy Moss. He just kind
Yeah.
of lofted the ball in the air
No,
and
but
just Randy went and got under it.
no, well, Russ was doing it to the Cowboys to end the game when the Giants had a legitimate chance to win. He just threw it as far as he could right to the Cowboy player. That
Oh,
was
that was
nice of him.
horrible. Yeah. Well, I'm
That was
glad.
bad.
I hope everyone had fun. I didn't, and I'm not.
Is there a team? Is there a team that's 2-0 right now that you do not think it's warranted other than the Bengals?
Mm,
I mean, if I guess you would be talking Cardinals then
I
with
mean,
2-0, and but
we have four teams that we still have to wait to
yeah.
finish games. Well, three because the other Texans are 0 and 1, but I don't see anybody 2 and 0 who I don't think deserves to be there. I think everybody who's 2 and 0 deserves to be 2 and 0, and
Yeah,
they're all talented teams for the most part.
that's a good point because the Bengals did win the game. Like
Yeah, oh yeah.
they lost Burrow early and they still found a way to beat a bad Jaguar team. The Jaguars are bad. I
Yeah.
can't believe they have
Yeah.
a win right now. Well, they beat Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, the
Yeah.
Jaguars are bad.
Speaking of the Jaguars, Brian Thomas Jr. is one of the players I'm been feeling down on. I have no idea what's going on with him. Fantasy wise, you expected you thought you're getting a stud, and he's been
Yep.
anything but.
Well, on that offense, who else is there to cover? He's
Right.
the main focal point, and
Yeah.
you have Travis Hunter's playing both sides of the ball, and he's getting more defensive snaps than offensive snaps. You don't have to, really scheme for him, And then there's who else there? It's a bad team.
Yeah,
Uh, Someone who
Diami
did come.
Brown,
yeah.
Yeah, he got some
He's
Parker
looks
yeah.
yesterday.
Washington. Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah, they
miss
both
him.
did.
I miss
Uh,
him.
the somebody that looked interesting yesterday on well, anyone could have caught balls apparently yesterday. Everyone had a million catches in the Lions Bears game, but how about Romeo Dunze? Couple
Yeah,
tutties.
Oh yeah.
yeah. That was impressive.
He's stepping into the big boy shoes, and he's going to be the number one wide receiver there, if not already. He definitely took a step forward. He's pretty much the whole offense in that team.
Well, he had a huge
Yeah, he scored
game.
two touchdowns yesterday, right?
Yep,
He had a
huge
he
Yeah,
had
game.
a very big game. I'm looking at it here, 7 for 128 and 2 touchdowns.
and Dunze might pop off this year. How did he do week one?
Good game.
Uh, did he have a good game week 1?
Hmm.
Yeah, and what's crazy is he had 7 for 128, and Caleb had 207 yards passing. So he just Caleb Williams, he's yeah, Caleb Williams is something else.
Another thing that impressed me that I was the first 2 weeks. What about these kickers? How do they kick so far and like make all these long field goals compared to years ago when a 50-yarder was like 40, 50%? Today they kick 65 and they have a lot of distance on it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah, it's kind of like, LeBron. It's like LeBron's still in the league now. The sports science evolved, and they learned better ways of doing things. Probably they're not wearing a normal cleat like the rest of us. Um, I think it's just the science of football, the science of sports. They just figured out a way to make it better, and they're crushing it.
Yeah,
yeah,
well, the balls, if you notice too, because they use different balls for kicking now, they're like knuckleballs. They'll kick it and it'll look like it's not gonna go in, and it just like
Yeah,
moves real weird. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And also, yeah, Brandon Aubrey, he could kick a field goal from the 1 yard line. Going that he could kick a 100 yarder. But there are plenty of guys that are like, look what happened to Jake Moody. He can't make an extra point.
yeah, that was sad. I feel bad for kickers when they can't like kick. It's like your whole job, and
Yeah.
then you'd go out there
yeah,
in front of a million people, and you're just getting booed to hell.
Yeah, well, it just stinks when a game comes down to like a
yeah.
kick.
It's a part of the game though. 3 phases.
And what do we? So we mentioned them briefly, but the Ravens, that was like everyone knew they were gonna win
Yeah,
at the very
Yeah.
least. They even with Derrick Henry having a bad game, no problem. They took care of business. That the Browns just need to go away. And what's crazy is they have the best defensive player in the league right now. Miles Garrett is
Yeah.
fun to watch.
better than Mika Parsons.
Yes. Oh yeah. They're both. I shouldn't say it that positively, but yeah, they're both
Yeah.
top 5. They're both elite,
Yeah,
hands
they're
down.
top three.
I would say don't have your most expensive player on your team on defense because it doesn't matter. Look
Well,
at
the
the Browns.
Packers.
Well, all right, but they're an exception because they have a stud team around them. It's when the contracts mature and everything, he, you know,
You got to
he
make
won't
your
be that.
identity your
Yeah.
defense. Which the
Really?
Browns do have a good defense, even though they just gave up a bajillion to the Ravens. I
Yeah,
thought
but it's
that.
the Ravens.
Yeah, yeah, I thought they had a good defense because they normally do, and they played well against the Bengals. But we know anyone can play well against the Bengals. Even they even make Trevor Lawrence look good for a quarter.
Yeah, and Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence isn't good anymore, or at all,
yeah, or ever.
except for in
I don't
college.
know. I think my biggest loser after week 1,
Yeah. Who's their biggest loser?
you know who it
Stock
is?
down.
You
Oh,
you know it's a player, Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young is your biggest letdown.
It's not that I'm let down. It's I'm watching this kid. He can't throw the ball.
No, he doesn't have any zip on his ball whatsoever. It's just
Nothing.
like, yeah, It's like watching a cloud leave his hand and it just kind of like glides. But there's no zip, there's no like urgency out of him to get the ball out or anything. Like it's just
He
flat.
doesn't have
It's
it.
just a flat style of ball, and it's just not good. It's not going to work.
And
I was wrong.
he
Yeah.
can't even run. He's not even
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when he runs with the ball, like when Kyler runs, it's like, holy, who is this who is this
Yep.
mouse running around? The other guy, it's like, I hope he doesn't get tackled because it looks like he might get flattened into a pancake. He's so little.
Mm,
I was just
yeah.
gonna say Bryce Young is like Kyler Murray, but not athletic. Not as athletic.
So,
He doesn't. He
or
doesn't. He doesn't run.
have half the arm strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if Kyler was like 6'3", 6'4". What
No,
kind of player he would be?
he'd be like Daniel Jones. He'd be the best.
He'd be Lamar Jackson,
Yeah, he would be pretty close.
but better
He
at
do- he do-
duty.
he does this at what? Was he 5'8", 5'9"? It's incredible.
Is there anyone in fantasy football right now? Let's take on fantasy for a second. Is there anyone in fantasy football right now that you're just like shocked by, whether it being good or bad?
Hmm.
Like right
I hate
now,
to.
I'll
I hate
say
to.
right now,
Go ahead.
I'm shocked of Romeo Odunze. He looks good on a team with bad quarterback play. Romeo Odunze is not what I thought he was going to be. He looks very good.
Yeah, he's very
Bad
good.
Brian Thomas.
I think shocked in a negative way would be AJ Brown for me.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, good one.
AJ Brown is just currently not showing up to work. He's on the field. He's not really doing a whole lot. He's not catching a whole lot. He's not getting targeted a whole lot, and it's just infuriating. And it goes for Jalen Hurts as well this week.
Yep.
Didn't he just about threw 100 yards?
Both
And
weeks.
yeah, so it's not pretty, but they're so good all over the place. It doesn't matter. It's
Yep.
just, if I can try and find a way to get rid of AJ Brown stocks, I think I will be.
Yeah, the Eagles just don't want to throw the ball anymore. They just want to use that
They
tush
don't need to.
push. Nah, they don't.
They don't
And they
need to. You
win.
have
They win
Saquon
without
Barkley.
it. They win
Saquon
without it.
Barkley gets you 9 yards. You get Jalen Hurts to give you one more yard, and then you keep on doing that all the way
Yeah.
down the field, and then I don't know, you just fall into the end zone.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got another one.
absolutely.
I got another guy real quick before Ant goes. You know who I'm a little surprised about? Even though I didn't pick him anywhere just cause I don't know, but I'm surprised about Drake London.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
impressing me.
he's not.
No.
Yeah,
No.
he didn't do much yet. But he's healthy. Penix is playing pretty good. He's doing fine. I don't know. I wouldn't like jump ship off of him like that, you know.
Yeah, he had a great year
Make
last year.
Yeah. He'll turn it around.
I don't think Penix is playing pretty good.
No, he did all right.
I think that's
Throw-
why they keep old man Kirk in their back pocket.
He's not doing good. They won yesterday, but he beat
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy.
JJ
No,
McCarthy
you hate
sucks.
JJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's terrible.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Yeah,
I
the
do
person
not
I'm
like
surprised
JJ.
about in a positive way, all off season we talked about Stafford's back and Puka, and now we outsmarted ourselves. Puka's killing it. We all passed on him in our drafts, and that one hurts because he was right in our zone, and we didn't pick him at all.
Yeah, I have 0 shares of Puka, and
Yeah,
I'm
same. We outsmarted ourselves. That's the thing. Sometimes when you know too much,
yeah,
oh, we're so worried about Stafford's back. I didn't hear about Stafford's back in 3 weeks.
I'm still worried
I'm
about
sure it's pretty
Stafford's
good.
back.
Remember when we said, I'm worried about Stafford's back. He's 37. And Dave
Yeah.
goes, oh, I'm 37. Are you worried about my back?
Well, I have a bad back, but real quick before we dismiss, class dismissed, I will say one other player real quick that I'm not happy about having stock in is following up JJ McCarthy, the other JJ, Justin Jefferson. Yucky. Trade for Kirk. Go get Kirk back. All right, boys. Any final notes before we wrap this episode up?
Nope.
Nope.
I just hope
Nope.
everybody has fun tonight in the late game.
Yep.
Chargers Raiders should be a fun one. Looking forward to Ashton Genty and Amari Hampton, two rookie running backs, showing us what they got.
Yep. Nothing to say. Just enjoy the games and
Enjoy the games, everyone.
we'll see you on Wednesday.
See you on
See you
Wednesday.
guys
Yep.
Wednesday.
Peace.